Hi everybody, it's Diane. I'm just opening up my game so we can do the last video of the Plant Island series. We're going to move on to Cold Island reviews. I will go back and do Plant again. I have a couple friends that used me as a referral, so thanks for that. Okay, let's continue. This is my Plant Island. I've got food in the bakeries, but I'm just going to make my screen so you can see everything a little bit better. So let's just zoom in. I'll scoot around my screen just to show you what's going on. Of course, I've got the large mine, which gives me 2 diamonds every 12 hours. Those are no longer available, so if you started the game after March 1st, you cannot get the larger mine. You have to just have the mini mines, and that's 1 diamond per day. There's my ghast. Sleeping Noisy Entbrats, and then my other ghast. I have 5 of the Sugar Bush. I like him in front of the amber thing. I think that shows him off really well. My couple Punkletons. These are the limited edition monsters from last October. I don't think they'll be back this October. It'd be really great if they were, because they're really awesome monsters. And for Halloween last year, they put all the monsters in costume, so every day you had a new monster that appeared in costume. It was really exciting and a lot of fun to see who was going to be what, and that was kind of fun. Of course, I've got my 3 Wubbuxes. So that's my Plant Island. Oh. Okay, let's go and do some island reviews. So last island review where I had the wheel and I was spinning the wheel, I spun 6 names. So these are the people I'm going to do their island review. Okay, let's go into friends. See how easy I can get into my friends list here. Because I only have the friends that I'm reviewing. Let's start with our level 14 player, Preston. Preston Delsig fan. You saw him on my channel as Preston Schatz? Okay, well, he's a level 14, so he's fairly young in the game. I noticed that he doesn't have all the islands yet. Sounds really nice. Looks nice. I like his decorations. I wouldn't suggest that we do decorations yet because you have a lot of things to purchase and a lot of baking to do to level up monsters. He even has a sugar bush. Isn't that exciting? That's great. This looks really nice. I like the pavers too. They look great. Mini mine. They look great. But consider maybe not getting extra decorations until you've got more monsters on your island or your castles are upgraded. Even adding your 5th bakery, but it looks good. So do what makes you happy. It looks really nice. I like it. But your game will move a little bit slower than if you had more Entbrats and you were making more money to move forward and buy your next islands. Something that I realized the other day that I hadn't really paid attention to, that we can see when people are baking because their bakeries are lit up. You know, through the grate, the coals are glowing and baking food. So I'm excited to see him baking in every bakery. So that's really, really exciting to me. So we should always be baking and we should always be breeding. Over here, breeding. He's trying to breed a ghast. And over here he got a bogart, which is the typical, you breed a bogart and Entbrat and usually get a bogart, but sometimes you get a ghast. But it looks good. Let's move on, but it looks good. I would just consider maybe not so many decorations and getting more of your 4 element monsters on there. Okay, so that was Preston. Let's do Idioticwaters. He's level 15. He, she, I'm sorry. Um, I should know all your first names, but I don't. Okay, level 15. So he's cleared off every rock and tree except for the one tree here. Oh, sorry. Gosh. So pretty sparse looking. Baking. He's got something in every bakery. He's baking. And you know what? Ice cream cones, that's great. If that's what you can afford to bake, go for ice cream cones. But always, always baking is just so key to moving forward in this game. And then we've got T-Rocks. We've got another T-Rocks here. To us, it looks like it's not done hatching, but both T-Roxes, I'm assuming, went in at the same time, so he just hasn't been in his game yet today. So he'll either place his T-Rocks and put this one in the hatchet and start another one, or I'm guessing he's probably trying to get another Enterbrat. So he's got a few decorations. He's being very reasonable with the amount of decorations. I'd probably bring my monsters out front here so I can see them rather than put them back against the wall. But sounds great. Looks good. Keep going. You're doing great. Okay, our other player we have is level 15. Alexis-27. Oh, what was your name on the spinner? It wasn't Alexis-27. I didn't know that was your game name because you didn't give me your game name, obviously, until I entered it. Now I'm forgetting, but I'll put that on the video. I'll look that up when I close my game and look that up. So Alexis-27 is also level 15, and she's got 2 islands and the gold island. Okay, so she's got more rocks and trees left on her island. She didn't clear it off quite as much as our last player. And I see something. We talk about this all the time, the harpsichord. That's one of the goals that the game gives you. Place a harpsichord and you get XP points. But there's no monster on this island that likes the harpsichord. So now that you've placed it, go ahead and sell it and use that money to invest in baking. So I see she's got 3 bakeries and nothing baking. So let's put something in the bakeries, even if it's ice cream cones or cookies or cupcakes, just whatever you can afford to bake. Right now your money should probably be at 0, and invest your money into baking instead of saving for your next island, because if you get more Enterbrats on your island and level them up, you're going to make lots of coin, and then you can afford to go for that next island. So what do we got here? Shrub. Got a shrub going over here. Here's another shrub. So let's see. I'm looking for Potbelly and T-Rocks. If you breed a Potbelly and a T-Rocks, that's a good combination for an Enterbrat. My favorite combination is the Pummel and the Mammoth. I don't see a Pummel on her island, but Mammoth and Pummel are the ones that I use to make my Enterbrats. Time Machine, unnecessary but fun. And I'm not seeing the Unity Tree. Okay, so what I will say is, if you've got likes for your Enterbrat, like your Mammoth, if you just move your Mammoth right over here, right next to your Enterbrat, he's going to be 25% happier. Sign to Nowhere, I think it's also a like for the Mammoth, and move it over by him, and he's going to be 50% happy. So until you have the Unity Tree, you have to move your things that your monsters like next to them. So go in and press on your monster and take a look at their likes to see what you need to place next to your monster to make them happy. So Alexis, get rid of the harpsichord. Perhaps even get rid of your time machine and invest this money in baking. Try and breed a couple more Enterbrats because your Enterbrats will make you lots of coins. So let's try and do that. Okay, so let's see who we've got next. So Omar is level 18. Let me go back. Let me see. Did I skip somebody? Extreem is 17. Let's do Extreem. Okay, Extreem is level 17. And Extreem has cold and air. So let's see what's going on with Extreem. Looks really, really nice. The pavers look nice. I like them surrounding the monsters like that. I like the look of that. Okay, let's zoom in. I zoomed in on the bakeries. Nothing baking. Let's put something in your bakeries. Always baking. Unity tree. Congratulations on that. A Unity tree is 1,000,000 coins, but it pays for itself right away because you don't have to have your decorations. For instance, if I wanted to make all 3 Enterbrats happy, I would have to have a mammoth next to each one of these. Now I don't because I have the Unity tree. I can place him anywhere on the island and it makes all 3 of them happy. So that's a very big bonus, a Unity tree. And Sugarbush. Excellent. Good job on getting Sugarbush. And we've got the mini mine, time machine. What do we got going on over here? A Bogart and a Clamble, trying for another Sugarbush. Got a Bogart over here. That's, like I said, your normal thing that you'll get is another Bogart. But island looks good. Let's just get some baking going. And congratulations on having a Unity tree. That's really great. I'm glad to see that you saved up and got that. Okay, so our next player is level 18, Omar.